Good afternoon. My name is Krissy Kieffer. I'm an artist, an activist, and a mother. One of the most profound plays of the 20th century is Arthur Miller's The Crucible. Miller brilliantly commented on human morals, authority, and mass hysteria. He parallels the events of Salem in 1600 to the blacklisting and discrimination against those labeled as a communist during the 50s. This play shows how mass hysteria can sweep an entire community and erase all logical thought and rationality. The climax is the yellow bird scene where young women in a courtroom pretend to see a bird in the rafters. Their hysteria whips up jealousy, frustration, and vulgar revenge, transforming a sound and tranquil town into one that is predominated by revenge. This is how I felt about the initial press coverage and the charges of the mayor and the actions of the DV advocates as they bonded and pointed fingers at their own yellow bird. Seeing something that was not there, demanding vengeance, shocking to watch as they made every effort to destroy a family, a career, the wishes of the voters, not unlike some hysterical 16th century witch hunt. I, for one, do think this has been a witch hunt and a very scary precedent for all members of our community. If what can happen between Ross and Ileana can become front-page news, many San Franciscans should run for cover or move out of town. Mr. Mirkarimi was tried in the press, then tried in the courts, and now being tried in the Ethics Commission, and then tried at the Board of Supervisors over a bruise. Not one thing about this has advanced the understanding of violence against women. People are so outraged, but where's the outrage about the assassination of abortion doctor George Tiller in Colorado? How many articles are there in the Chronicle about the rape of women in the Congo? When we entered into arms deal with Saudi Arabia for $12 billion, did anyone bring up the fact that women are second-class citizens? Do we even know that 13 Republican men in the Senate recently voted against the reauthorization of the Violence Against Women Act? And yet this is where our progressive city wants to put their time and money. As a feminist, most troubling for me is using women's issues to cut this progressive politicians to his knees. This is the oldest trick in the book. And interesting, today Ecuador gave Julian Assange asylum. Please put this to rest by doing what is the most important for the future of San Francisco. Give us back our world-class status as a city that takes seriously the real issues of domestic violence and